I live on a mountain, not the kind you see in postcards or travel magazines. A real one, quite simple, beautiful in a way that no camera can fully capture. And today, on this peaceful mountain, I am going to plant something with my own hands. Something small, something that will one day become food on someone's plate. Today, we are planting chili. These seedlings, I don't buy them from a shop. I grew them myself, right here at home. From seed to this little pot. These are mine, every leaf, every root. And today, they leave the pot and go into the earth where they truly belong. This is the land I have chosen, right here beside my house. It does not look like much right now. The soil is hard, there are weeds, there are stones, dry leaves everywhere. But underneath all of that, there is good earth, and good earth never lies. To plant something beautiful, you first have to deal with the mess. That is true for gardens, and honestly, that is true for life too. Two tools, that is all I need today. This is my kodalo, my hoe, for breaking the hard soil and digging deep. And this is my date, my rake, for leveling the ground and collecting what does not belong. Simple tools, honest work. Let us begin. Yesterday, it rained. And if you know anything about farming, you know that rain the day before is a gift. The soil is softer today, more forgiving. It gives way more easily under the hoe. Nature was preparing this ground for me before even I picked up a tool. I love that. I dig, I pull out weeds, I toss away stones, one by one, layer by layer. The land slowly starts revealing its better self. And then she came, my mother. Nobody asked her, nobody called her. She just saw her son working, and she picked up a tool and stood beside me, just like that. That is what mothers do. They do not ask if you need help, they just show up. Suddenly the work felt lighter, the ground felt easier, even the sun felt less hot. This is a kind of strength that only comes when someone who loves you works beside you. I felt it today. As we worked, I kept thinking about something. We live in a time where everything is fast. Fast food, fast money, fast success. Everyone is rushing towards something, but very few people know what they are actually running toward. But here, on this quiet mountain, time moves differently. Here, you plant something today, you wait, you water it, you watch it, you protect it, and weeks later, it gives back to you, honestly, faithfully. The soil does not cheat, the seed does not lie. What you put in is exactly what comes back. I think that is the most honest relationship I have ever known. My mother has been doing this her whole life, planting, waiting, giving, without expecting applause, without asking for recognition. She is the most hardworking person I know. And she does it all, right here, on this quiet mountain, with a smile on her face. If you have a mother like mine, you already know what I'm talking about. And then, before we even really got started, the dante broke. Of course it did. This is village life. Things break, plans change, you improvise. I picked up a stone and hammered it back together. It held for a while, then broke again. So I found some bending wire, warped it tight, and got back to work. No hardware store, no mechanics, just a wire and a little patience. Honestly, fixing something with your own hands and make it work again, that feels better than buying something new. I had also piled up all the dry leaves on the side and set them on fire to clear the land properly, but the wind had other plans. Every bit of smoke came straight at my face. I tried moving, the smoke followed. I tried waiting, it got worse. So I did the only sensible things. I put it out, the land wins again. After all that digging, all that raking, all that smoke, the land was ready, clean, level, soft, breathing. This is something deeply satisfying about a piece of ground that you have prepared with your own hands. It looks simple to anyone passing by, but you know every stone you removed, every root you pulled, every drop of sweat that went into it, that is yours. Nobody can take that feeling from you. Now the real planting begins. My mother started making the holes with the hoe, evenly spaced, each one the right depth, and into each holes I added this organic compost, made naturally, no chemicals, no shortcuts. This is food for the soil, and a well-fed soil raises a healthy plant. We took turns. She dug, I added compost. I dug, she added compost. Without saying much, just working, just being together. And then my mother went and brought the seedlings. She carried them carefully, the way you carry something you have been waiting for. These little plants that I had grown from seeds right here at home were finally about to find their permanent home in the earth. I held the first one in my hands for a moment. Something so small, so fragile, and yet given the right soil, the right care, the right love, it will grow stronger enough to feed a family. I think about that every time I plant something. I mix the compost and soil gently, making sure it is loose enough for the roots to breathe, and then carefully I place the seedlings in, cover the roots, press the soil softly around it, like tucking someone in one by one. My mother and I planted every single seedlings together. She mixed the soil, I planted. She prepared, I placed. No words needed. We just knew. This is something I will remember for the rest of my life. There is something I want to say. While my hands are in the soil and my mother is working beside me, every seed you plant is an act of hope. You plant it without knowing exactly what will happen. Maybe the rain will come too much, maybe not enough, maybe insect will come, maybe diseases, but you plant anyway. Because hope is not about certainty, it is about the courage to begin. I think the most important things in life work exactly like this. Your dream, your relationship, your health, your character. You prepare the ground, you remove what does not belong. You add what is good and nourishing. You plant carefully and then you show up every single day and take care of it. No shortcuts, no skipping steps, just consistent, quiet, honest effort. This is how a chilli plant grows, and I believe this is how a good life grows too. Whatever you are planting in your life right now, keep going. And this is the last one, the very last chilli seedling. I placed it in the ground slowly, took a breath, and press the soil around it gently. Done. Every single plant in the ground with our hands together. By the time we finished, the sun was going down. The sky turned soft and golden. The mountains went quiet. The air felt clean and cool. And I stood there tired, with soil on my hands and a hoe on my shoulder. And I felt genuinely happy. Not the kind of happy you get from buying something or scrolling something. The kind of happy that comes from doing something real. Something that will actually grow. Something that matters. The chili is in the ground now. The work is done for today. And somewhere in these little seedlings, a future meal is already beginning. If you watched this far, thank you, truly. This channel is my way of sharing this mountain, this land, this simple life with the world. If this video gave you even one moment of peace or one moment of inspiration, then it was worth every minute of digging. Please hit the like button if you appreciated the work today. It takes 1 second and it means the world to a small village channel like mine. And if you want to watch these chilli plants grow from seedlings to harvest, make sure you are subscribed because that journey is just beginning. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself, work hard, plant something good, and have a great time ahead.